In 2001, a major pneumonia outbreak occurred in the Jackson Bighorn sheep herd, resulting in nearly 40% of that herd dying. After another outbreak in 2011 and 2012, resulting in more losses, the Wyoming Game and Fish Department is continuing its work to take biological samples from that herd to determine if the animals contracting the bacteria is linked to population density and migration patterns. Doug Brimmeyer is the department's wildlife management coordinator for the Jackson and Pinedale regions.
In 2001, we lost approximately 40% of the population to pneumonia. And again, in 2011, 2012, we lost another 30% of the sheep. And the disease outbreak appears to be related to the population density. So we're kind of watching the numbers of sheep on the different winter ranges and how that corresponds to the die-off that we've seen.
Last year, biologists took samples and radio-collared 14 animals from the herd. This year, another 8 animals were included. A range of samples are taken to detect signs of bacteria and determine if it is the type that causes pneumonia. Tonsil and nasal swabs check for presence of bacteria in the upper respiratory area, and blood samples check for pregnancy and whether the animal has been exposed to past respiratory infections. And the sheep are fitted with not one radio tracking collar, but 2.
So we're looking for real fine-scale movement data on these ewes in terms of their migration patterns, and then seasonal use like winter ranges and where they lamb. And then on the smaller collar, it'll start transmitting in 2 years once the GPS collar drops off.
When die-offs occur, it takes sheep populations a number of years to recover. While the presence of the bacteria does not mean these sheep have pneumonia, they do come in contact with sheep from other herds upon moving to higher elevations. Several pathogens can cause pneumonia in bighorn sheep. Many are suppressed unless the animal becomes weakened by other pathogens or environmental stressors like poor habitat. In some areas, sheep numbers can reach a density beyond what winter ranges can support. So, an environmental stressor like a severe winter could cause another outbreak. Wildlife managers consider its presence a red flag that requires closer monitoring. This is Ray Hageman with the Wyoming Game and Fish Department.